Welcome back, my beautiful friends. You're listening to a moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Up next in our influencer segment, brought to you by OGPay.com, we're featuring the amazing Lexy Panterra, aka Virgin Lex. She is a larger than life online personality with a loyal fan base of over 9 million followers, a pop culture phenomenon of sorts, with her singles Where Do You Go and More Than You landing on the Billboard charts. Her newest single, The Simple Life, has already hit impressive record downloads. As an international artist, she has collaborated with powerhouse likes such as DJ Snake, Major Lazer, Marshmello, and Lil Yachty. Today, we are joined by her good friend Justin Love, singer-songwriter, recording artist, and influencer, and Grammy winner. We are chatting about how social media propels the music industry, her new single, Simple Life, where females stand in the music industry, and both of their unique plans for 2023. Now, the music marketing scene is rapidly evolving, with streaming services rising to become the number one income source for most artists. There is a declining interest in record deals for the independents. The evolution of streaming services has provided new and more exciting ways for artists to market their work, from playlist marketing to social media reels and trends. In many ways, social media and music streaming have leveled the playing field in the music industry, and everyone is grappling for their place. Over the last decade, it has become normal to see independent artists at the top of Billboard's charts. Here to chat about music in 2023 are my superstars, Lexy and Justin. Welcome back, Lexy Panterra and Justin Love. Thank you for joining the Winner's Circle.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
What's going on?
Welcome back, Lex. And Justin,
Thank you.
thanks for joining the Winner's Circle today.
Yeah, he lives close, so it was easy. I dragged him in.
Happy New Year's, friends. Okay, all the best for 23. Let's dive into some real talk. Justin, you have worked with many celebrities. You write for many musicians and artists, and you're a recording artist yourself. Who is the biggest talent that you've collaborated with to date, and how did being an independent artist affect your career?
Besides me,
Besides Lexi, the artist, is probably the biggest artist I've worked with. And as far as challenges in the music industry, it's I think the most challenging part is really finding a team.
my
And
team changes. It's really hard.
Lexi and I are both Gemini, so we're very hard on our creativity and what we want and our comfortability and our freedom, especially. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? So
But having a team that has the same vision is not easy. That really believes in you, because you're gonna have to find people that believe in your stuff.
I agree with you.
So,
But yeah,
and do the work.
that's pretty much for me. That's pretty much it. It's really the team
The
because
team, the team. Yeah.
without a team, you can't really do or
Yeah,
you know.
it takes a lot. We can't
Yeah.
do it all by ourselves, basically.
Yeah, the right team makes the right dream. Now, with streaming services rising to become the number one income source for more artists, like I just mentioned earlier, there's this declining interest in record deals for a lot of you independents. And I said it in the beginning, the
Mhm.
evolution of streaming services has truly provided new and more exciting ways for artists to market their work. Lex, you are on a great run. Simple Life is trending very well, and the song is exploding all over clubs.
Thank you.
How
Yeah.
do you get a song to go viral, and how does social media change the game?
Well, going viral, a song going viral is the hardest thing to do. That's every artist's dream for sure, especially right now. Um, so it's not easy. It takes a lot of creativity, and doing a lot of TikToks every day. There's really no secret. It's just your passion is driving the content, and you're just hoping that it'll pick up. And if you have a good smash song, like it's undeniable, people are gonna listen to it. So people are really drawn right now to Simple Life. They love this record. I'm
But
excited.
you do a lot of different pieces of content to
hmm
Simple Life as well. Like when we say content, it's not just the music video and clips of the music video and just kind of like recycling clips.
No,
It's like
new
really when she
content.
says make TikToks and reels and whatnot. I mean, you got to make that new content
From
to
out of scratch. I mean, it just comes from nowhere. It's like, okay, what are we gonna do today with the record so people hear it?
Yeah,
It's just
so
a
you're
constant,
a digital
constant thing.
you are a digital creator that's constantly working separate of being a recording artist and musician and singer
Definitely
songwriter.
Absolutely.
as
I mean,
well. I
yeah,
mean,
because in major labels also, like they're getting people like Halsey, like, hey, you guys need to be on TikTok. And they're like, we don't know what to do. Like, what do we even do on TikTok? So me and him, yeah, we're kind of in it already. We already know what it is, what we do, what we have to do, especially as independent artists. So we're
Yeah.
just in that space.
For sure, and we live in a streaming era, as all other forms of music consumption continue to decline, and global
Mm.
subscribers to music streaming platforms, Justin and Lexi, listen to this, it grew by 26.4% in 2022, and now average
Oh,
about 524 million subscribers. So the music streaming revenue in America now makes up 84% of the US music industry revenue, and it's projected to grow to 90% in the next few years. So these are
wow.
staggering numbers. Justin, what is the hardest part of the music industry, and what is most important to you as an artist? What is the most important thing?
I'm
um,
like, there's a lot
it's
of
the
hard
same
parts
thing.
in the
I
business.
mean, for me, it's everything. Is
Well, money as well, being an independent artist.
money definitely, but I mean, with building that cult following, like building the cult following of people that listen to you when you say anything. Hey, I have a show. Hey, I'm dropping merch. Hey, I'm dropping a song. Hey, drop a comment. Hey, like this last post. You know what I'm saying?
Engagement online is not
Yeah,
easy.
like that's
It's
definitely
getting new
not.
followers that we're trying to do, and yeah, that's the content again. It's like how much content can we put out to reach new people,
So it goes
to
back to
get those
social
that
media.
fan base. Yeah, I feel like a lot
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, I feel
engaging
Right
the
like
now,
community.
right? Like
Lexi and I feel like have been doing music since before social media, right? So I feel like being able to uh
transition and
trans
stay with the times is important as an artist.
yeah,
Because then you're lost and you're like, again, like, what do we do on TikTok? But like, if you're just constantly knowing what's going on in the business and you're catching up with that, it's a little bit easier at
at
least.
least trying. You know, you gotta be open to all these new sources of income.
That too.
Yeah.
That
Well, social media definitely opens up all these new sources and avenues, and it's up to you guys to become the digital creators that you are, and become really
and to stand
creative
out
and to stand out. Yeah.
is the
L-
most important thing.
So talk to me, Lex. What stigma do you aim to demystify the most? And do you use your music to convey messages to youth?
You know, I convey messages of a lot of heartbreak, just a lot of relatable things that people go through, young or old, any age, honestly. Stigma, you said in general. I mean, people think a lot of things about me. Is that what you're saying?
No, no.
That
Well, I mean, it could be that if you're aiming to demystify the stigma of perhaps you being perceived a certain way, then that's one thing. But like for
mm,
instance, there's a lot of stigmas in the music
I got
industry.
one. Everybody think that Lexi is just a twerker, and she's way more than that. She's a mother artist. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
She
I don't know.
is an artist.
I've
She's
been I've
insane.
been dealing with this is the fact that when people have one talent, it's hard for them to see that they have multiple
Hmm.
talents. And it's like, oh, you can dance really well. Okay, well then you must not be able to sing. And I'm like,
Right.
but I can sing really, probably even better.
Yeah.
And then maybe I can act and I rap. So like we're the whole package here, but that's hard is staying in the box that people really put you in. And that's been my hardest thing to accomplish is like,
Well,
yo, like
Justin,
you can,
I love that Justin brought this up because he actually addressed the elephant in the room, right? Like I've known you for quite some time now, and I've known you to actually be very responsible, very responsive, very consistent, very committed, and very career oriented. Now, when you look at your videos and what you put online, of course, you're appealing to the younger generation, Gen Alpha, Gen Z. But when I speak to you as a business person, it's a very different Lexi Panterra. So Justin, thank you for bringing it out. That's a great stigma to demystify. The Lexi stigma. All right, we have about 3 minutes left. Okay, so both of you. I guess Justin could go first. So the music industry continues to be a very male dominated industry. And to the average listener, this may not seem to be the case as they may see lots of female artists at the top of the charts. However, when you look at the data, you'll see that women are seriously being left out of the equation across the industry. Not only is the music industry dominated by male performers, the number ratio of female artists has been known to drop over the years. Women currently right now represent less than 1/3 of artists in the music world, with 12.6% of songwriters and fewer than 3% of producers that have been on the charts between the years 2012 and 2021. Justin, what do you say to this discrepancy?
I say Lexy, motivate the women to be a part of the music industry. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm
it's
trying.
not easy. It's not.
I know. I
It's
look
not
at
easy
the.
for a man. It's not easy for a woman. You know, and I feel like, I mean, low key, it's a little bit more dangerous for a woman than it is a man. You know, because you know,
In a lot of different ways.
in a lot of different ways. Because what is it? I feel like this industry is run by men. You know, so it's like I feel like that's the only really issue there. I mean,
We need more women performing.
we need more
I look
women
at I
bosses. We
look at
need
the
more women
Rolling Loud lineup,
executives.
and there's probably 3 women on the lineup,
Really?
and there's like 100 men, and I'm like, where are the women at? Where's my name at? Is what I was really looking for. But yeah, we need more women performers, and there are producers. There are. I just feel like they're just not in the rooms.
So, Justin, it takes the men in the industry like yourself to uplift the women and to make a
Yeah,
stance and,
Justin,
and really and really push hard out there.
because
But
we're
thank you for
trying.
coming out and supporting Lex
This
today.
is what I think, right? This is what I do think. I think if there were more female executives, there would be more
Mm,
female artists.
amen to that. Well, you heard it here first.
Starts from the top of the food chain. He's right. So we got to
Yeah,
get more women in those positions of power. All
Yeah.
right. So,
absolutely.
I mean, at the end of the day, look, these are really discouraging numbers for any female artists out there, but it's hard for both men and women. And even those who are starting out, knowing the statistics of male versus female artists is really, it's really a letdown. But the good thing is that there are a lot of powerful female artists right now that are slowly paving the way for lots of newcomers and show a lot of potential to change these numbers in the future. And according to a study exploring the share of female artists in popular music in the United States between the years of 2012 and 2021, 24% of the artists featuring on songs in the top 100 charts in 2021 were women. So that's up from 20.2% in the previous year. So the numbers are changing towards our favor, but still lots of work needs to be done. All right, Justin, many can say that you are a role model to youth in the Gen Alpha and Gen Z demos. What message would you like to give to your younger self?
Oh, your
Oh
younger
man,
self.
my younger self, you know, just to keep going, you got this, you know, and plan for the best, prepare for the worst, and keep going. That's it. Like,
And wear sunscreen.
and 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 all
That's
the
what I'd tell my younger self.
and all the creativity is okay. You know, like me,
Don't
I've
give
got
a hell about what other people think. How about that one?
yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it, really. You know, I used to paint my nails and dye my hair a whole bunch of different colors, and I was never really accepted for how creative I was. You know, until I went somewhere else where everybody else was doing the same thing, and then I was just regular. I wasn't even special.
Then
You
you're
know?
like, oh, okay, I should just be me wherever,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. Just be you
Be you,
wherever.
baby.
There you go.
It's
Be
funny
you
how when
wherever.
it's funny when how you finally fit in, you end up disappearing and fading into the background,
That's
right?
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
Well, listen, guys, we are out of time. Thank you so much for hanging with me tonight. It was a pleasure chatting with you, Lex. Thank you for bringing on Justin. Justin, thank you for supporting our girl over here, and I'll welcome you back very soon.
Thank you. Go stream Simple Live. The music video's out, y'all.
That was our influencer segment brought to you by OGPay.com. That was the amazing Lexy Panterra. She goes by Virgin Lex. And that was her good friend, Justin Love, singer, songwriter, Grammy winner, recording artist, influencer, all of the above. Check them out on the gram at Justin Love and at Lexy Panterra. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.
A Moment of Zen is brought to you by Caldwell Soames Incorporated, investing globally in transformative businesses like Original Digital Corporation, or ODC. ODC develops advanced consumer and commercial fintech solutions such as OG Pay, which will transform the way you manage your money. From sending and receiving money globally for free, paying for goods and services in person and online, pay bills, buy and sell digital currencies, all while earning interest. OG Pay is easy to set up, FDIC insured, and your information is secured. Check out ogpay.com.